Good morning. Today we are making our last math packet video of the year. Packet 12 is due next week, Tuesday. Our first page says Sandra brought a pizza for her slumber party. I like my bar models, so instead of using it, oh, I don't know why it's not writing. Instead of doing it as, oh goodness, oh, there we go. As a pizza and a circle, I put it as a bar. So Jamie and Maria together ate 1/4 of it. So I'm going to break it into 4 even parts. And I know Jamie and Maria ate 1/4 of it. Louisa and Abby together ate 1/3 of what was left. We have 3 sections left, so they eat 1/3 of it. Chantel and Sammy together eat 1/2 of what was left. And that leaves us 1 section left. From that section, Manuela ate 2 pieces, and Sandra was left with 2 pieces. How many slices were in the pizza? So I can figure out 1 section, how many pieces were in it. They are 4 equal sections. So you should be able to figure out how many pieces are in each section. Add them all together to see how many total slices there are. On our second page, we have a bird can fly 1/4 of a mile in half a minute. How far can the bird fly in 5 minutes? So in 1 minute, in half a minute they fly 1/4 of a mile, so in 1 minute they fly half a mile. So at the 2-minute marks, they fly another half a mile. At the 3 minutes, they fly another half a mile. At the 4 minutes, they fly another. At the 5 minutes, they fly another. Figure out how many minutes altogether that is. It's a little bit of a simpler one, so I'm really not walking us through too much there. For our 5-card challenge, you need to get 12 points. We've done those before. On our pattern page, you need to find the patterns for the yellow, white, red, and total blocks. Yellow is that inside, lightly shaded. White is the pure white. Red is the dark outside. We need to go to the 4th figure. So, well, goodness, they give us 3. So you should be able to fill in those first 3. Then look for the patterns. Perfect squares, my friends. My favorite kind of numbers. Look for the perfect squares. Find the pattern. Okay? I am not filling it in, telling you the pattern. You need to find it. If you're having trouble, you can come and ask me questions. But my big hint to you is look at those perfect squares. Next page, our full figure is a triangle. Remember, the area of the triangle is 1/2 of the base times the height. My base goes from here to here. So figure out how long our base is. Our height goes from the bottom to the point. Figure out how big our height is. Multiply the base times the height. Divide by 2. That is your full figure. Then it says the area of the shaded. Well, I have a white square I'm going to subtract out. We know our square is the length times the width. I'm going to take my full figure, subtract out the white square, and I am left with my shaded. So find that full triangle. Find the white square, subtract them out. That gives us our shaded. Then I have making a net. So we need to draw the net and label it. You've got your top, your bottom, your 4 sides. Remember, matching up edges to edges that they are the same. And really pay attention to what measurements go where. Our next page is our formula page. We know volume. We know this is length times width times height. And on yours, I wrote in numbers, right? Okay, so we had a 5 and a 2, right? So we had to take our volume of 90, divide out the 5, divide out the 2, and you're left with the width. With our cube, we need to figure out what number that we times it by itself 3 times gets us that volume. For the triangular prism, it's length times width times height divided by 2. Our pyramid is length times width times height divided by 3. I gave us some numbers here and some numbers here. Again, do opposite operations to solve for what's missing. If you want the formulas for the bottom, I can, well, I'll write those real quick. Pi r squared times height. Pi r squared height divided by 3. And 4/3 times pi r cubed. You only need to do 2 of these volumes. You can do more to challenge yourself, most definitely, but you have to get 2 to get the points. Our last page is our graph. So remember, you must use correct labeling on that graph. If you're putting numbers up that y-axis, what do those numbers represent? What do the words on the bottom represent? And don't forget to answer the questions. How many customers come during the week, Monday through Friday? How many come on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday? You can do the graph on the bottom here. If it's not enough room, do it on a separate sheet of paper and staple it to it. If you have questions, come see me with any questions. I hope you are well, and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day.